the whole world, rather not world, I should say, rather whole universe is made out of three ingredients: vibration, frequency and the energy. So what we see in the world is the something which is in the time domain. But when you get into the say the vibration or in the frequency domain, so it is something like which is present, is this juncture may not be present at some other time for some other person. So this is actually something, let me put it very simple. The Einstein theory, E is equal to mc square. It means any mass can be converted into the energy, and energy when you convert, you get into the frequency and the vibrations. So it is very advanced, and the Healy, the basic principle is, that is what I understood, that the basic principle is the world is made out of three things: vibration, frequency and energy. So when the body is the basic, the component is the cells, and what it does is give the appropriate energy in terms of the vibrating current, so that either the cell gets repaired or it gets recovered. I mean, what I mean is, it should not be dead cell. If it is something which is in the transition, it can be retrieved by giving the vibrating currents in the through the pink cap. So that is a form of, we are giving the energy. But when it comes to the blue app, in my opinion, it is something like which we are sending the frequencies and all, and whatever the profile we prepare, that profile attracts the particular frequency which we are lacking, so that the cells can be recovered and you feel relatively fit. And there is nothing in this world, if our health is not good, we are linking up in the world, whole world is, we are associated with this world only with our health. As long as our health is good, then only we can enjoy the world. And in my opinion, so far, that this is only device which can make you healthy without any side effects whatsoever it is. There is no side effects. So if someone can take one program or two programs a day, in my opinion, his healthy life will increase something what is called 5 to 10 years, in my opinion. Say, increasing the 10 years of the life in the old age, the person is on the bed. That nobody would like to increase the life. But here, when we say the life is increased 5-10 years more, the healthy life is increased 5-10 years more, not the bedridden life is increased 5-10 years more. There is no point in living 100 years and out of which 10-20 years you are on the bed. It is better to live 80 years healthy and take off. That is what the Healy will do. So there is nothing, and there is no cost. Cost is secondary when it comes to the health. Because say, we are linked up with the world through the health only. There is no point in, when health is deteriorating, means what we will do with the money, what we will do with the paisa. It is priceless. So Healy is giving a priceless service for the chiller or very peanut, maybe couple of lakhs, that's it. And that will give you the 10 years of healthy life. Nothing to beat, nothing to compromise. So in my opinion, this is a revolutionary device, and it will bring a very good revolution to the India, rather world, and one should really go for that Healy and the device. And okay, coming to the another part which I experienced, or many people have said that when we are taking through the pink, the various programs we are running, we are trying to inject the vibrating current in the energy in the form of vibrating currents with the different frequencies, and different micro currents. So couple of instances have come when it comes that our circle becomes black. It indicates that really current is not flowing through the body. So there are two factors in my opinion which contributes to this. First part is your body should be in a position to accept the current or accept the energy in the form of vibrating current. It means the current should really flow through your body. First part is the aura. Your aura should be green. Means what I am talking, the final resultant aura, total aura, not the individual aura. It is not an arithmetic sum, it is a vectorial sum. So if you try to summarize and try to calculate, it may not work it out that way. The 10% and 20%, if you add 30%, take the average 15%, it will become, it is not so. It is a vectorial sum, it comes it. So it is very complicated. But once you say the total aura should be green, that is the first thing. If your aura is not green, it means you switched off the main switch and then trying to run the fan or electricity, it is of no use. So first is make the aura green. How do you make the aura green? Either you analyze the aura part and then try to correct it through that. If it doesn't get corrected through this, you go to the blue app, run the chakras program, whatever chakras are required, it will select automatically and finally your aura will be corrected through the chakra program as well. So first thing is correct the aura so that your body is well acceptable condition in the form of fitment, physical fitment for the accepting the current, vibrating currents of microampere in the, that is means energy. Now the second part is when you put the wristband or something, so it is basically when electrodes are getting connected positive or negative through the body, so it means the current is injected through the positive port or it comes out from the negative port, but nevertheless that is immaterial which port it is getting in and which port it is coming out. So current should literally flow through the body, and for that with the electrode and body there is something called the parallel plate capacitance. At parallel plate capacitance, it is inversely proportional to the distance and directly proportional to the area. So more the area it covers and how much tight or conductivity is improved, these are the two factors which govern the capacitor. Second factor is the frequency. So it is basically 1 by j omega c. It is on the imaginary axis. That is where I said the aura is very important. So omega is the frequency. So lower frequency, it is very much possible that the in circle the current might flow, might not flow, because the impedance will increase. 1 by j omega c is the impedance or the reactive part of it. So either we should increase the energy in the form of increasing 15%, 20%, 30%, 50% to 75%. You can as well go to the 100%, nothing wrong. Only thing is this, your battery will be drained fast when you go to 100%. So either that way you can increase the potential to flow that way. It is actually basically a constant current type of thing. So potential might vary and current will be fixed in microampere form. So either that way you can do it, or put a wet, make the band little wet, or some gel we can apply, improve the conductivity, or by increasing the amount of current through the 10, 15, 20% percentage increasing. That way one can make it, and make sure that your circle is always white and all the time current is flowing. So initially I suggest that the pink app, you continuously monitor the 1 or 2 1 hour program or whatever time the duration is, and make sure that current is always flowing. Afterward, through the experience, when you get used to of it, so you know what should be the percentage of current your body requires it, because different bodies have different impedances, different energies levels. So once you increase you get used to you get acquainted with your body, that how much energy is required, how much percentage is required, and keep the percentage, and then you need not monitor. But initially for at least a week, 10 days, one should very closely monitor and make sure that the circle is always white. So this is what I understood, the basics and the principle, as I said, it is very advanced and it is worth it. In my opinion, every individual in India should have this device to live longer, healthy life. That is more important. Living longer is not an issue. Living longer with the healthy life. That is what is the conclusion. So one should always go with the Healy, and I always prefer to take 1 or 2 programs for me and my wife daily, regularly. Then one can see the change, and with that the positive or a positive change in the body. That is what makes it priceless. In my opinion, Healy is a priceless device. Whatever one can have, whatever price one can pay, there is nothing, no money can compensate the benefits of the Healy. That is what I think. This is what I understood. My experience, I am just sharing it. Thank you.